Now, this is the type of bracket I can get into for March Madness, okay? Shout out to Therapy for Black Girls for creating this bracket. This is like perfect, okay? Let's get into it. Now, That's So Raven or True Jackson VP. I'm going with That's So Raven. It wouldn't be no True Jackson VP without That's So Raven. I feel like Kiki will definitely attest to that as well. The Proud Family versus One on One. First of all, why are we putting Kyla Pratt against herself? That's diabolical. Honestly, hot take. I want to go with the one on one. I'm sorry. I just really loved that time, that era of black comedy shows. It was just so nostalgic. Like I have to pick one on one, and I think Kyla did one on one before the Proud Family, if I'm not mistaken. Next up is Sister Sister and Moesha. Ooh, I'm gonna go Moesha. I'm just gonna go Moesha because Brandy was that girl during that time. Okay, I'm gonna go with Moesha. Next up is Living Single and Girlfriends. Going with Living Single, hands down. Okay, Insecure versus Half and Half. We're going with Insecure, hands down. Next is P Valley and The Game. We're going with P Valley, even though we are still waiting for the new season. We don't know if we're gonna ever return back down in the valley. Okay, but we're gonna go with P Valley. Okay, next is Being Mary Jane and Queen Sugar. Let's do Queen Sugar. Last is How to Get Away with Murder and Scandal. We're going to go with Scandal, okay? Because I don't know if we would have ever gotten How to Get Away with Murder without Scandal in terms of being on primetime network TV. Like, Shonda did her biggest one, so we're going to go with Scandal. Next is going to be That's So Raven versus One on One. We're going to go with That's So Raven. Next is Moesha versus Living Single. We have to do Living Single. Okay, Insecure versus P Valley. We're going to do Insecure. Okay? We're going to do Insecure. Because at the very least, Issa gave us her seasons, and she wrapped it up in a timely manner. Queen Sugar versus Scandal. Scandal, of course. Okay, it's getting harder now. That's So Raven versus Living Single. Whew. Just based how I grew up, we're going to go with That's So Raven, okay? And next up is Insecure versus Scandal. As much as I love Issa, I think she would want us to go with Scandal too. So we're going to go with Scandal. And then the last two, That's So Raven versus Scandal. First of all, this seems hilarious that these are my final two because they're completely different. But this is a Shonda Rhimes house supremacy, so we're going with Scandal.